That day, while playing with my son, he accidentally peed on me. By evening, I discovered that strange fuzz had grown on the spot where the urine had soaked through. White whiskers had also sprouted on my face, and even my teeth had become noticeably sharper. At first, I didn't think much of it. The next day, when I took my son out, the peculiar scent emanating from my body attracted quite a few stray dogs. They circled around me, seemingly drawn to my smell. Seeing they meant no harm, I tried playing with them. Oddly enough, this interaction with animals felt incredibly comforting to me as a stay-at-home mom. That evening, while preparing to wash up, I was horrified to discover a raised abscess had formed where the hair had grown the night before. It hurt terribly at the slightest touch. Not knowing what was happening, I took out a needle to lance it. To my utter astonishment, I pulled out several strange hairs from inside. Remarkably, my sense of smell became extraordinarily acute after that. I could identify over a dozen ingredients in a cookie just by smelling it through the wrapper. One night, I was awakened from my sleep by a chorus of barking dogs. Puzzled by the sounds outside, I curiously went to the door, only to find a pack of dogs sitting there, as if they had been waiting for me. Feeling delighted, I approached them, but in the next instant, they suddenly turned on me, biting and tearing at me. The next morning, I told my son about my nightmare. Just then, he walked over holding a mouse, which terrified me. I quickly told him to put it down. As he ran outside without looking back, I anxiously chased after him, only to discover a horrifying scene. Numerous animal carcasses littered our doorstep. Only then did I realize that last night wasn't a dream. Those were prey that the stray dogs and I had hunted together. Sensing something was terribly wrong, I rushed to the local library and borrowed a book on evolution, desperate to understand what was happening to me. In the days that followed, my behavior gradually changed. One day, while eating out with my son, I began grabbing food with my hands as if unleashing some primal instinct, making dog-like sounds as I ate. My son burst into laughter. Only when I noticed the strange looks from people around us did I gradually rein in my behavior. At that moment, the librarian I'd met a few days earlier noticed my actions. He mentioned that he used to entertain children the same way, praising me as a loving mother, then began playing with my child. I felt like I'd found a kindred spirit and wanted to chat longer, but he had already turned and left. That evening, I heard barking outside again and eagerly went out the door. The next second, I found myself running uncontrollably on all fours like a dog, constantly sniffing the scent of grass on the ground.